Hey, B, can you tell how you've been playing the last couple of weeks? It looks as if after that Tampa game, you've really been coming on strong last couple of weeks there.
I just been putting my head down, working every day. I'm not doing anything different. And I'm just coming to work every day and showing the world what I can contribute to this team, showing, my athletic ability, showing that I can make plays just like anybody else on this team.
What would you say most contributed to y'all holding the Vikings to 1 of 13 on third down?
I'll say we finally we coming together as one, putting it all together on the field and, staying our communication, staying strong and never, giving up and tanking in, thinking, it's not enough for us. We always think we could come out with the win, and we always think we could dominate any team we play. So we wanted to put that on tape, on Sunday Night Football and show the world.
How much are you and Diggs pushing each other? Just because Diggs was on a pretty good interception streak there, and you're playing pretty well. How much are you guys feeding off one another?
I think we feeding well. Like you said, he was coming off his 7-game interception streak, and me on the other side. People might feel like they'll target me more because he getting so many interceptions, but I feel like I'm just as good as any corner in this league, and I feel like I'm holding my own on my side also. So I feel like we've been rubbing off on each other pretty well.
What's going through your mind when you see what Xavier was able to do against the offense last week? And did you talk to him after the game?
Yeah, I talked to him. I told him good game and everything, and just catching up, seeing how he doing. But just watching him play, of course I don't want nobody balling against us, potentially giving us a loss. But I'm happy for him that he made some plays in the game, and that's really it. It wasn't nothing more to it.
You've been here a minute. Is this the best defense you guys have been a part of?
I can't say right now. I guess the end of the year determine that. It's too early in the season to be saying we the best defense or anything. We still got a lot of work to do, and we still got a lot of ball to play. So at the end of the year, you ask me that question, I might have an answer for that.
Where do you think this defense is most different from what y'all were doing last year, and what do you attribute the improvement to?
The most difference, I would say the energy, the camaraderie, the vibe we get with each other. Everybody's cool with each other. Everybody talks to each other. Nobody has no ill will towards nobody. We had OTAs, we had mini camp, we had preseason, so we just been with each other. We bonded a lot more than we did last year, and I would say that's the difference, the bond we have with each other.
Was part of that because of the pandemic? Is because remember, you guys had to do virtual a couple of times and be away from each other, and now that things are kind of normal in a sense, that chemistry is developing more naturally now?
Yeah, I would say it's developing more naturally. We see each other a lot more now. It's not just on the computer all day or, splitting up the meeting groups where each position go at each position. Like we meet as a defense first and then we break up. So we always come together no matter what. And I think that's really helping us.
How is Jaron's communication in terms of the play calls, and how different is he than the guys who were calling plays for y'all earlier this season, or the guys who are having that green dot?
He has been.
With J-Ron calling the plays, it's been a help for mainly for the back end, I would say, because he get the calls faster to us. Micah he has a lot more responsibility when he calling the plays to get it to the front end and the back end. So with J-Ron already being in the back end, it comes better to us, so we could get lined up pretty faster, and Micah could handle the front end. So I think it's working pretty well for us.
As the Broncos' big play threat, what are some of the challenges that Cortland Sutton presents this week, and what are some things that have stood out on tape?
I'll say a big body guy. He definitely got some speed on him, and he could go up and catch the ball. So we just got to be on top of our game, and I feel like we just do what we've been doing all year, we'll be fine.
Looks as if you guys are getting some hurt players back. You might get DeMarcus back. You're getting Boss Man Stat back soon. How big of a boost is that just to get some fresh players on that defense to help you guys out a little bit?
It's always great when we get in, our war dog up front, back coming in a couple weeks, and who else? Who there's so many people that's out that I can't even name all the guys right now. But we definitely need the depth in every position. We need as many guys as we can because it's a long season. We still got 10 games left, not including the playoffs. So we're going to need each and every body we can. We need the leadership. We need everything. So it's looking good.
AB, the team talks a lot about staying neutral. You seem, just kind of from the outside, to do a really good job of that. You seem like a pretty steady guy. How do you feel you fare when it comes to neutral thinking, and is that something that's been pretty consistent over the course of your career?
Yeah, you have to stay neutral in this game, because it's going to be ups and downs. Things going to happen. Things not going to go your way, but you can't give in, you can't give up, and you got to keep pushing. So you got to stay neutral, and you can't get too high, too low. And anything you do, once it's over, it's the past. So you got to keep proving yourself over and over again. And I think the best way to do that is to stay in that neutral spot.
Was that hard at all? Before the draft, there was all this talk about maybe the team taking a cornerback. Pat Surtain was one of them. That they were, scouting and all that. How did you fare with all that?
I mean, yeah, I definitely heard it, but at the end of the day, it's a business, and you only can control what you can control, and you just put your best foot forward, and then let the chips fall where they lay. And that's my mindset coming in. I'm gonna just do what I can at the best of my ability. Help my teammates, be there for my teammates, and whatever happens from there happens.
If you have one of the older guys in the room, how much do you talk to the younger TVs about, look, I was here for 2016, and then we didn't have this kind of success for the last 4 or 5 years. This is rare. Let's make the most of it, or is that just sort of understood?
Right now, as a team, we're not looking too far ahead or anything. We just trying to focus in on week in and week out, just trying to get better each week. So I'm not trying to talk to the young guys and tell them, hey, 2016 we did this and this happened, or 2018 this happened. This is 2021. This is a new team, new roster, new energy, new environment. So everything is new to everybody. So we just taking it week by week, and we just trying to build and get to where we're trying to go.
Schematically speaking, is the Dan Quinn defense for the 2021 Cowboys, the way it's turned out, is it different than maybe what you thought when you saw that Dan Quinn was first hired, knowing some of the coverages he'd like to do and other scheme aspects of him and his history?
Not really. We played Dan Quinn a lot before he got here when he was in Atlanta, so we always watch his defense on film. It's pretty much the same things that I expected from him, and I love his energy, I love his attitude. He hold us accountable. He makes us laugh, he makes us comfortable, he makes us want to play for him, and I love everything about Dan Quinn.
Did he talk about boxing a lot with you guys? It sounds like he told us a couple of boxing stories. I was curious how much of that comes into the meeting room.
Yeah, he talks about boxing quite a bit with us, and just trying to show us, it's a dogfight out there when we on that field. It's going to go 12 rounds, so we got to be prepared in any situation, wherever we playing, on the road, home, whoever we playing, no matter the circumstances, we got to be prepared and be ready for a brawl.
All right, guys, well, time for one more.
If no one else has one, you might have just answered it, but anything specific in terms of boxing that he's evoked, these videos that he's shown you guys, or anything of that sort?
I just remember one video he was showing us, just showing how one of the boxers was winning the whole fight, and then at the end, the other boxer, he relaxed. Then at the end, the other boxer came in and stole the victory. So he was just basically trying to tell us, we got to finish the game. And that time, it was about finishing the whole game from first to fourth quarter. So his message was basically telling us, we got to come with it every play, no matter the score, no matter who's out there, no matter what's going on, finish the game and dominate quarter 1 through quarter 4.